Hello, everybody. Welcome to week 4. It's going to run from July 13th to July 19th. The overview and the objectives and the outcomes are here. My plan of attack is here. You can look at on your own. The one thing I would say is that there are two discussion boards this week. Discussion board number 1, and it's about an ACLU advertisement. And then discussion board number 2 is based on the same information, but this prompt is going to be choosing pathos, logos, or ethos, the one you think that fits the article the most. And then this one, we're going into opposing and refuting paragraphs, where you'll have to bring in the opposing support for that and then refute it. So this will make more sense once you go through it. Now make sure that you come up here for discussion board number 2 and follow the 4.7 and 4.8. There are quizzes in there, but there's also videos in there that you need to watch because we're switching from compare and contrast, and now we're going into persuasion and argumentation. So, in a nutshell, persuasion to me is anything you write. You're trying to prove yourself. Argumentation is when you bring in the other side. This is what I believe. However, others may not agree with me, so this is their side. You want to bring in the opposing view. You're not trying to hide anything. Basically, if you like Verizon better than AT&T, Verizon would be your pro, AT&T would be your con or your opposing. Yes, you'd want to tell us why Verizon is better than AT&T, but then you'd also want to say, well, maybe AT&T does have some good points. That's where you would bring those in. In an argumentation, the difference between that and persuasion is you're bringing in the other side. You're not trying to hide anything. Believe it or not, it will help with your credibility because if you're not trying to hide anything, you become a stronger author. People believe you more if you're not trying to hide anything, the opposing view. But of course, when you bring in the opposing view, you're going to refute it. So 4.7 and 4.8, make sure you complete those before attempting discussion board number 2. And number 1 and number 2, they really kind of go together. So make sure you write this one first because you're going to choose your pro. And then down here, you're going to bring in the opposing and refute it. And again, it will make more sense once you go through the information given. Here's examples, a lot of information here. Oppose and refute, okay? And this is just at the paragraph level. So because once we start writing, you will have a pro paragraph, pro, and then an opposing and refuting paragraph, which makes it argumentation. Again, it'll make more sense as you watch the 2 videos and complete that quiz. So you have TP to do, 3 of those here. Make sure you follow the dates in TP because I jump around. I don't go in order because I like to assign assignments based on how they will help you complete the content within that week. All right, so make sure these are done by Sunday, July 19th. Here are the quizzes. Again, make sure 4.7 and 4.8 and 4.6 are done before you attempt Wednesday's discussion boards. That's when the initial post is due. And then these quizzes are due by July 19th. Again, your initial post by July 15th for the discussion boards, and then your 4 responses to other students by Sunday, July 19th. And use all of this information. I hope you are working ahead because if you're going to try to do this in 1 week, it's a lot of work. Work ahead, work ahead. All right, everybody, if you have any questions. Oh, one last thing I wanted to say, and I do say this, is in the article here, the ACLU advertisement, use the article I have provided for you, paragraph 3, paragraph 5, and here's the works cited information. This is what you use. If you don't use that and you submit it, you're going to get a 0. I want you to use the information I'm giving you here. That's all you need. All right, everybody, good luck. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you. Bye.